can't tell you how excited I am that this day is here. It looks amazing. It's just surreal that it's happening. So I am Margaret Cook. I'm the campaign chair. I usually call myself the crazy campaign chair for taking this on, but it's been a real labor of love, and again, just so happy that we're kicking this off today. I get the pleasure of introducing Steve Bugg. Well, before that, let me thank our wonderful naming sponsor, the Engelbrecht family. All the donors that are here today, all the staff that has helped make this happen, and with no further ado, I'll introduce the Evansville Zoological Society President, Steve Bugg.
Thanks, Margaret, and certainly this wouldn't be possible with Margaret's dedication and her enthusiasm for the zoo and for the project. So today we're gathering together to open the Engelbrecht Carousel. The carousel evokes a sense of nostalgia and fond memories for all of us of our history of the zoo. It's a place where your children, grandchildren, and friends will gather, have fun, and make memories that will last a lifetime. The carousel was privately funded by the unbelievable generosity of Bettye Engelbrecht and the entire Engelbrecht family, and so many strong supporters in our community and donors. We really appreciate everyone's enthusiasm for this great project, and in a little bit you'll be able to see it up close. And on behalf of the Evansville Zoological Society, we thank each and every one of you for your continued support of being a member, a donor, or supporter of our great zoo in the city of Evansville. The Engelbrecht Carousel is the beginning of a journey for Mesker Park Zoo. We have worked very hard to create an action plan for the next several years that will engage our current members, attract new visitors, and rekindle memories for residents who treasure this great asset that the city has. Adjacent to the Engelbrecht Carousel building are two event rooms, right over here to my left, that will house 25 to 30 people per room, or they can be opened up for one great large room. And just around the corner behind the event rooms is the site of the next step in our multi-year action plan, and that's completing the fundraising and construction of the Bettye Aviary. This feature will allow visitors to have an immersive experience when they enter the enclosed bird habitat and feed the birds directly from a feed stick or cup. The carousel behind me is a strong representation of the zoo of yesterday that so many visitors still remember, but with a modern twist. It's a high-quality attraction that drives excitement, boosts attendance at our asset, and will actually boost revenue for future projects and help in fundraising, and above all, enhances the overall visitor experience when they come to the zoo. We hope that you enjoy this new round of memories, and it's my pleasure to introduce the Mayor of the City of Evansville, Mayor Lloyd Winnecke.
What I'm going to say when I get to an event, but I have to tell you, when I walked around the corner and saw the huge crowd, I was really kind of speechless. I've not been here since the plaza has been poured, and I have to tell you it looks a lot different and a lot better than it did probably just 2 or 3 weeks ago. For that, I'd like to thank Danco Construction for their dedication to meet the deadline that we asked them to meet, Amos and the staff for their dedication, and mainly the donors. The Engelbrecht family, thank you so much for sharing your treasures with us so we can create new memories. This is made possible because what we're doing here, what we've done so well throughout the community, and that's work together. The city of Evansville can't do anything alone. It needs all of its citizens engaged at the highest level to be successful, and that's what this is about. See all the young people here today? And to think of all the great memories that will be created is very special. Very special. And I hope that they are memories that the young people embrace for years and years to come, like many of us older kids recall from the carousel in days gone by. Besides the donors, I'd like to thank Margaret, my wife Carol, and many others on the capital campaign who worked so tirelessly to raise money to tell the story of this zoo. As Steve said, this is one part of an action plan that will upgrade and try to engage the zoo into the community even more in the years to come. And as you know, we have other plans, but we could not do it without everyone being here today. So thank you. Thank you to the corporate donors. Thank you to the private donors. Thank you to the CVB. Thank you to the City Council, many of whom are represented here today. And it's really a treat for me to introduce our next speaker, Amos Morris, the zoo director. Amos is leaving the city to pursue a new professional opportunity that is really phenomenal. And it speaks volumes about his ability. And I will tell you, this project would not be where it is without his vision and his drive to take the zoo to a higher level. So with that, I'd like to introduce, in his last official week on the job, Amos Morris.
Deep breath. It is very exciting. You know, in our quest to pull this vision off, one of my, and it's a story that'll always stick with me, is when I sat in John's office and he reminisced about his connection to the zoo. And then a few weeks later, the family gave us an awesome gift to kick us off on a campaign that rendered success. This is success. I'd like to thank the Engelbrecht family. I'd like to thank my staff, back in the back, all of you. My wife, who will kick me for calling her out. The Zoo Advisory Board, Parks Board, City Council. This zoo has the makings of a great zoo. It has the makings of one of the best zoos in the country. And if the community can buy into that, you'll make that vision come true. It'll take hard work, sacrifice, but the focus is what's important. And the economic impact back to the community will be extraordinary. It's been proven time and time again that zoos can help grow a community. They're better than national football teams and national basketball teams. They engage the kids and bring them up into a world that is more forgiving and accepting of diversity. Thank you. I'd like to thank Margaret. She's put up with a lot from us, a lot of change, but she is steadfast with her focus and her passion for the zoo. And her wonderful kids, who every time they run through the zoo, they have a smile on their face and a sense of excitement. I'd like to thank Steve, President of the Evans Zoological Society, and the board. They have a lot of patience with me. But I've learned a lot from them, which will stay with me for the rest of my career. I'd like to thank the Engelbrecht family for believing in the zoo. Without you, this would not be possible. I'd like to thank all the other donors, the Cook family, the CVB, Toyota, Alcoa, just to name a few. There's so many of you. Thank you. I'd like to thank Jay, who's hiding in the back. He's been the zoo's architect for a while. He's done an awesome job with this project and with many others. And let me tell you, when somebody gets serious about a project, that would be Jay. We love him. Zoo members, thank you, and community, thank you. Let's get on with this. Let's do it. Let's cut the ribbon. Let's go. Can I get the zoo staff to join me up here, please? Jay, if you could come as well. You guys can get behind us here.
Sorry.
JP,
You guys seem to Yeah, I know you were up high. Betty, you need to get up there.
Wow.
He's going.
Wait a second. Let's get, hey, Justin, Dan. All the city council members. May or may not see.
All the city. Dan's right behind us. You're good. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm just doing all of it.
You're definitely part of this suit. Here.
Good. Wait for Amos. Okay, we'll do it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
we're going to reserve the first ride for Betty. Part of the way.